Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And here's Iniesta. Roberto Baggio. And the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a good foot in there. Now this could be a chance. He's had it taken off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Vasco da Gama with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Owen.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now the finish! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Baggio. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Monaco clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Oh, good-looking ball.
Vasco da Gama really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that was vital. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Monaco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he latch on to this? And that's another good win of the ball. Marquinhos. Guardiola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni. And Guardiola has a look and plays it forward. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has not gone well. Bastoni. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Passes short and sharp. The Arrascaeta! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Après 36 minutes de jeu, le numéro 11.
Vasco da Gama get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. Heads it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's a shade optimistic. Forwards and with intent. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Batistuta. It's out for a goal kick.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Conte. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Vasco da Gama can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Short changes him with that pass. That's a good ball out wide. Ronaldinho, and he was quick to react. De Arrascaeta. Belletti. De Arrascaeta. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Owen. And here's Batistuta! It's a goal! Vasco da Gama are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vasco da Gama have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the...
He's had a shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Batistuta. Could be danger here. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 28
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. And now the hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's going to go a long way. And he's managed to get free. Batistuta. Ronaldinho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Messi. Gets his pass away. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Danger averted for now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Attention, changement.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's found a way. It's Neymar! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Now it's Neymar. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Vasco da Gama go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Changement.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh no, this does not look good. Owen?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Iniesta. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Vasco da Gama clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bastoni. Belletti. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fine ball. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, important interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Vasco da Gama can always take more positives from a result like this.
Summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Grêmio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Zé Roberto cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Heads it! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Grêmio grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bellingham. Gently done.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to play.
Has a goal! Goal! Grêmio! And the comeback is complete.
Grêmio clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Grêmio go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Maradona. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That is good strength. It's gone for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. And that has been cleared. Maradona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Grêmio with the corner, they're first. Conte. Maradona. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. This might... Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. pull it, engages and forces him off the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! In he goes again. Good strike, quite an alarm. To Arrascaeta with the short one. Premio have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta is flagged offside. Nuno Mendes, defending of the desperate variety. Batistuta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. And here's Messi. He's going for goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lofted upfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. That's very neat. And he's being shifted off it. He's through here. Pass is just off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar looking to run onto it. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. And that should get the job done. There will be a throw-in. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Mendes clears. Maradona. Zé Roberto. He could be in here. Might be danger here. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Premio go two up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Mbappe, he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar. Zaire Emery, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Corta. Say Roberto. Now it's Maradona. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi stood up well to him there. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Gremio certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Belletti. Hoisted in. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe threads one in, and that should be the keeper's. And now the breakaway, and the pass is intercepted. Roberto running with the ball, chips it through, and he's taking no chances there. Bellingham closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Bastoni.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. He'll try from distance. And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
And here's Maradona, and he's managed to get free. He's got two. And that would have been game, set and match.
Drogba really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham, oh, great chance!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
And it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold is fouled. perhaps a shade optimistic. Oh, that's a key interception.
Gremio certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And they've got rid. Out of play for a throw. Neymar. And here's Maradona. Nuno Mendes. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vasco da Gama clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, this looks sharp. 4 extra minutes added on. He's through here. He's had a shot! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 up and very little time left, surely. And time is up. Vasco da Gama did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came.